By a loser, I mean someone who doesn't respect women, someone who doesn't respect you, someone who doesn't treat you well, someone that doesn't support your growth as a human being.
Oh my goodness! Baby doll, why don't you say how you really think? Me, 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 me. Everyone else that doesn't validate me, that doesn't care about me, that doesn't appreciate me as the being of human is a loser. Oh, wow. Useful moral lessons. By the way, she apparently dumped her fiance. I think it's because Americans would not be able to stand a ginger at the White House. Like, you see, Americans are extremely tolerant people. They can tolerate everything. They can tolerate transgender tits in front of the White House. They can tolerate the American flag just being set aside while the actual trans flag gets to be placed in the middle, during the Joe Biden era. They can tolerate boot sex in the Senate. They can tolerate la cocaína in the White House. And even to this day, like, nobody knows who that cocaína belonged to. But I don't think Americans can tolerate a ginger at the White House. And I do believe that AOC is running. And I'll tell you why she is running. In the beginning, when I was but an innocent little child, I genuinely believe that when it's about politics, people care about issues, right? Like, everyone cares about themselves, their family, like, looking at the politician to explain to them, like, this is what I'm going to do to make your life better. This is how I'm going to lower your taxes. This is how I'm going to lower your burden. This is how I'm going to keep your neighborhood safe. This is what I generally thought that people want. But no, this is not what people want. People want to see themselves. Oh, people want emotions. They want feelings. They want to know that the politician is just like them. And so if you watch the AOC for the last couple of months, you see that she is setting herself up to run. I genuinely believe that she may be running on behalf of the Democrats. So let's see what she did. First of all, she froze her eggs. Goodness gracious, right? And she had to share that with the public. Like, it wasn't something that she had to keep for herself. It wasn't a private medical procedure for her. No, it was like for the entire audience, right? And showed a little bit of skin, told people not to be weird. When she was being very weird doing that. Like, again, certain medical procedures, in my opinion, should be kept private. But, like, no. She treated it like the COVID pass. Everybody had to see it. Now, apparently, she is also divorcing. Can she divorce her fiancé? By the way, like, how is American culture? Because I don't understand, like, all of this heretical neo-Protestant bullshit. If you have a fiancé, like, isn't it expected that you would marry them within, like, 1 or 2 years, right? Like, 2 years is already too much. Like, this is how it works in my country. You engage someone, right? You put a wedding ring, and within 1 year, you're expected to marry. But no, like, she was with him since 2022. It's like, well, like 4 years. Holy fucking shit, right? So she is breaking up with him now. Alright, and again, like, the entire world must know. Like, extra, read all about it. AOC's private life, doesn't it fascinate you? She is breaking up, not him. You need to understand, he's the loser. She is the queen. She is the one making the decision. She has the pants. And of course, there's a lot of other videos that shows that AOC is just like you, she's a middle-class woman. She doesn't have the money to pay. She doesn't have the money to buy. She doesn't know. Okay, so, how is this relatable? Well, you need to understand that in America, there are a lot of middle-class women that cannot have children, that are single, and that they feel as if they did something wrong. And what they require is validation, right? They want to see that, no, you're not alone, baby doll. You're not alone. There are other women like you. This is perfectly normal. You're just struggling like everybody else. And here is AOC, which is just like her. AOC also frozen her eggs. AOC also struggles with financial debt. AOC also is single, right? And this legitimately is what people in the United States like. Like, they like to see themselves. They like to feel. It doesn't really matter, that she is a corporate Democrat, that she is the establishment, that pretty much everything that happened up until now, AOC probably voted on it, right? Like, all of the taxes, all of the budget, all of that. Like, you can look up her voting patterns and you can see that, well, maybe she is part of the problem. She's a career politician, right? She is not like you. She has a $50,000 Tesla. She does not have to worry a single day of her life about healthcare. She is a public celebrity. She sees more important people in one day than you will meet in your entire fucking life. Her security detail probably makes so much cash that if you were at the public toilet with one of her bodyguards, you would not be able to afford to take a piss next to him. She is not like you. But again, you know, it doesn't really matter what people are. What matters is the appearances, the optics, right? Like, does it look as if she is like you? And of course, she has an entire campaign, right? Like an entire group of professionals to make her look as basic bitch as humanly possible so that she can get the corporate vote, right? The white woman corporate vote. Will this work? Kind of difficult to say. You see, the problem with the Democrats is that they lack the white man's vote. And this is not something that I'm saying. This is something that Kamala Harris has said when she was running. Like, she was actually caught on a hot mic where they said, it's like, we lack the young man's vote. They don't know how to get it. They literally don't, right? So, like, they can get the women's vote. They can get the minority vote. But they literally just cannot tap into that white man's vote. They don't know how. And if you actually looked at the people that Kamala Harris has surrounded herself with, like, you would notice that, yes, like, she had some homosexuals, she had some boys oozing with soy, but she didn't have that white man vote. And so, if she actually runs, I think Gavin Newsom will wipe the floor with her. I definitely think so, because they're tapping to the same group of people, right? Like, AOC is tapping to the middle corporate America, right? Like, she's not tapping into the hood. She's not tapping into the minorities. She's tapping into the HR lady and their cronies. Gavin Newsom is tapping also into that energy, but also into the men, right? Because he's presentable. Right? He has that winning smile. And so into the Democrats' primary, because this is what we're talking about, I think Gavin Newsom is going to wipe the floor with her. That's my take. And I do believe she is running. We'll see if I'm wrong or not, right? Because, like, once I upload this video, it's going to be here forever. And so I expect a lot more from AOC into showing us just how average she is. Just how she is literally like your mom. If your mom actually works at Amazon, you know, not in the warehouse, but actually in the office. Like, that's what she is going for. She appeals to the white woman slaving over the hot laptop alone, surrounded by cat piss. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if in a couple of months we won't see AOC with a cat. Like, that's what I'm expecting next. I'm not even kidding, right? Like, with a glass of wine and a cat. We'll see if I'm wrong or not. I don't think I am. I think I'm going to be very close. Let me know what you guys think, though. And as usual, we'll see each other in the comment section. Take care.